10 Best NCIS Villains ranked highlights some of the most memorable antagonists in the long-running TV series NCIS. These villains, from dangerous masterminds to traitorous insiders, have been central to the show's thrilling storylines. Key villains include Michael Rivkin, an undercover Mossad agent whose actions cause chaos within the team, Sharif, a biological warfare expert who plays psychological games with Gibbs, and Paloma Rosa, a revenge-driven leader of a Mexican drug cartel. Other notable villains include Renee Benoit, a sophisticated arms dealer, and Boon, a sadistic serial killer. These characters have not only tested the skills of the NCIS team but also contributed to some of the series' most intense and emotional episodes. 10 Best NCIS Villains, ranked. NCIS, short for Naval Criminal Investigative Service, is one of the longest-running scripted TV shows of all time, which means it has its fair share of memorable villains. Known for its compelling characters and serious drama, the series wouldn't be the same without its unforgettable villains. Its antagonists have brought us some of the best NCIS episodes, filled with tension, mystery, and high emotions. From dangerous masterminds to traitorous insiders, their actions test the team's skills, keeping viewers hooked with every twist. The iconic series is part of a larger world, with a dozen TV shows in the NCIS shared universe. Its thrilling stories have also inspired 8 spin-offs in the NCIS franchise, each offering new curveballs and fresh characters. Since 2003, NCIS has built a powerful legacy of captivating, edge-of-your-seat action that continues to draw in fans, with its legendary foes raising the bar. Michael Rivkin. NCIS Season 6. Michael Rivkin, played by Merrick Tadros, is arguably one of the most memorable and controversial villains on NCIS. He first appeared in the 6th season of the iconic show as an undercover Mossad operative. Rivkin comes to the U.S. with questionable motives after Eli David, Michael Nori, the head of Mossad, instructs him to do so, eventually putting him on NCIS team's map. At first glance, Rivkin is a skilled agent with a romantic tie to Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, one of the core members of the naval team. However, it quickly becomes clear that he operates in a morally gray area. While he's technically on the side of justice, his methods and allegiances conflict directly with strict NCIS protocols. Ultimately, Rivkin's actions lead to chaos, death, and mistrust between key characters, earning him a rightful place among the series' worst. Sharif. Season 4. Featured in NCIS Season 4, Sharif is definitely the season's most dangerous villain, although he was not the only bad guy. Played by Enzo Salenti, Sharif exuded chilling intellect throughout his time on the screen, which, paired with his brutal tactics, secured him the spot as one of NCIS' most capable antagonists. As one would expect from any noteworthy antihero, Sharif first catches the team's attention after killing a Marine. His main weapon of choice is biological warfare, which he uses with a level of expertise that makes him a serious threat. Interestingly, he is one of the series' villains who has managed to outsmart the MCRT squad the most. As a psychological and physical menace, Sharif very obviously enjoyed playing games with Leroy Jethro Gibbs. It's no wonder that Mark Harmon almost quit NCIS during Season 4. However, he ultimately gets killed, which puts an end to his tyranny. Paloma Rosa. Seasons 7 and 8. As a super-rare female villain in the NCIS universe, Paloma Rosa, Jacqueline Obradors, stands out as one of the best bad guys the team has ever come across. Paloma is the leader of the Reynosa drug cartel, one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in Mexico. Everything we see her do is motivated by revenge, as Gibbs killed her father, seeking retribution for the deaths of his wife and daughter. Unlike most other villains who target the NCIS team, Paloma's motives are deeply personal, making her incredibly dangerous. As she embarks on her vendetta, it's very clear that Paloma wants Gibbs to suffer emotionally and physically. Additionally, despite an army of armed men behind her, she is primarily a master manipulator who isn't afraid to demonstrate her skills. By turning Gibbs' past into a weapon, Paloma gave us one of NCIS' most gripping story arcs. Renee Benoit. Seasons 4 and 5. Better known as La Grenouille, Renee Benoit, Armand Asante, is considered to be one of NCIS fans' favorite villains. He first appeared in the 4th season of the show, but his storyline spanned multiple episodes and ended in the next chapter. Contrary to many of his kind, Benoit operated with suave sophistication and charm. He is of French, hence the nickname Arms Dealer and, perhaps more importantly, the father of Jean Benoit, Scotty Thompson, whom Tony DiNozzo, Michael Weatherly, starts dating to get closer to him. Notably, it was NCIS director Jenny Shepard who got the Benoit pot stirring, as she believed the dealer was responsible for the death of her father. When he died in NCIS Season 5, many viewers were left with a sour taste, as his murder wasn't solved and Shepard never took on any responsibility. Kyle Boon. NCIS Season 3. As one of the most sadistic villains NCIS has featured, Kyle Boon, Christopher Shire, is not that easy to forget. Boon is a ruthless serial killer who makes the mistake of killing a Navy petty officer, after which the NCIS team takes on the case. NCIS Episode. IMDb Rating. S3E3, Mind Games. 8.0/10. Even though he's portrayed as a merciless sadist, Boon's on-screen time actually brought a level of psychological horror to NCIS. His intelligence, ability to manipulate, and calculated nature make him an unpredictable and dangerous foe for the team, a fact solidified when he kidnapped Special Agent Paula Cassidy, Jessica Steen. Fortunately, she manages to fight him off and escape, killing Boon in the process. The killer made his appearance in the 3rd season, and for those interested in seeing his story, the first 5 seasons of NCIS will be available on Netflix very soon.